Hey y'all, good morning. The Inspiration Station, Joshua Livingston. Y'all already know we upsized in 2025. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I'll make a word out of anything, and so can you. But this morning I'm on the top of Stone Mountain here. And actually it's been a very long time for me since I've been up here. I was much younger and I don't remember it being like this. Probably because I was younger too, but at the same time, it was different for me. I think about perspective. It's almost prophetic too, like even from my life, and I'm sure your life too, that the higher you're climbing, the more steep it gets, and it gets a little challenging. You get a little nervous, because you're going to an altitude you've not been at before, and sometimes your knees get a little buckled. Because let me tell y'all something, I got to one place, and it was almost like I got a little nervous, and I was like, what you scared for? I'm not afraid of heights. So I'm like, what are you scared for? And I was like, it was getting a little steep and I felt like I was going to lose my footing, and then the surroundings seemed a little slim or dim, in a sense, like it wasn't too much to gravitate to. And then I looked up and it was a rail on the steepest place. And that's sometimes when you're going to heights you've never been at before, there's going to be assistance there to help you get to a place you've never been before. And I have not been in my body and in this time before in my life, but when I was younger, and I also came up here with my uncle and my cousins and my aunt and stuff, so it was different. I had people surrounding me, but I came by myself this time. And it's just that's prophetic to me, because I know in my life, and I'm saying this in your life, you're going to places that you've never been, going to heights you've never been at this point in your life. And you might get a little nervous the closer you get to the top of things. But once you get here, and it was a man, y'all, he got up here and he had on his music and stuff, and he had his hands, it's like as soon as I turned around, I saw him coming up, he had his hands stretched up, and you could tell he was worshiping. And I was like, it's almost like I connected with him immediately, because I was like, you finally get to the top, or get to the place you've been having to push to get to, and it was not easy. And as much as my legs kept moving, and I kept moving fast to get up this mountain, the closer I got, I started slowing my pace just a little bit, because it started to get steeper. So it required more of my attention, my focus. Also required me to be very attentive to my surroundings. And that's what we all have to do. As you're going to a new place and new heights, pay attention to what's around you and make sure you don't lose focus. Keep your eyes gazed on the prize, on the prize of the higher calling. Hey, y'all, see, I told you, it's easy. But the higher calling in your life, and it might be a little steep, and you might feel like you're going to lose your footing, but then God will provide assistance, just like he provided that rail. Come on, Ram in the bush. He provided a rail for me to continue up the incline, and I got here. And when I saw that man, that's how I feel like all of us should be. When you finally get to that place that God is taking you to, that altitude, that height, lift your hands and give him worship, give him praise, because if it had not been for him, you wouldn't get there. And then also get excited now, because see, you get to see a different view of where you came from. The view is not the same. The view changes. So you get to see a new view and a new perspective on your life that you've never seen before. And you should lift your hands and be excited, because it's like, uh-oh, it's time to get excited now. I made it here. Now what's the next move? Even though I'm finna go back down this mountain in just a minute, because it's getting a little chilly up here, if you know what I'm saying. But my point is, once you get to where you're going, you have another level to acquire. But at the same time, take it in for a moment, but keep moving. So hope that y'all have a great day. Don't get shaky when you go to new heights that you've never been before, because God will provide assistance, but at the same time, what's in you will push you forward, and that is him, because greater is he that is in us than he that is in the whole world. So have a great Saturday, have a great weekend, be safe, spread love now more than ever. And y'all, it's a team, it's a little, I can't see them, but it's a little team, like they're baseball or something, and they're up here, and the coach has them doing conditioning. And that's another thing I want to say. Now, that's a word just keep becoming, but even when you get to that place, don't lose focus in knowing that you still have work to do. You still got conditioning to do. Now you have to be strengthened even the more for the next mountain that you're going to climb. So love y'all. Have a good one. Spread love now more than ever. We need the unity. Bye.